Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing Runebound with the Midnight and the Dark Forest expansion. And I made some mistakes during the last video concerning this Master Huntsman card, because it only works if you beat a challenge in a forest or swamp space. And I also took some, I think 2 challenges that I've beaten somewhere else. So I wouldn't have had the money that I took. What I did now is I gave back this scabbard of masking here. It was $3. I gave back all the money I had. I wasn't sure what it was, actually maybe $3 or something like that. And I kept the wound. So I think that's the best I can do to correct that. I'm a little too lazy now to go back really step by step, but I think I now gave back something about 6 gold or so. That should be fine, I guess. Okay, and then I can take now 2 exhaustion markers to heal. And I've got now 4 dice, but I'm only going to take 2 dice. And I'm trying to move here. Next to Cambria, there's our next yellow there's the next yellow challenge. So let's go there. Yeah, that's great. Oh, and by the way, I also forgot, these things, they are all aquatic. I treated them as wood, but that's not the case. So now I got a wood and an aquatic symbol, so I simply move here into the wood, and that's it then. Okay, then let's roll for the thread track. And that's a 7, very good. So we're here at 15. The thread track is at 4, and it advanced once because of this special ability of Yazir, which forces you to advance the thread track when you are code or when you escape. That's my house rule, the ladder. Okay, and now we have all 5 dice. We got lots of planes, that's good. So let's see where we can go. Okay, basically we have 4 planes. And instead of the plane, we could also take a hill here. So maybe it's a good idea. Oh, first I think we move 1, 2, 3. So we end up here. Then we have to cross that river with the aquatic one. This is this one. And then we could either enter the city, or I think I move into the hill. And then we can either go through the woods or move like this. Okay. Thread track, nothing happens here. And now let's hope we get there. Well, at least we have a hill, which is a good thing, and we have 4 planes, so I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough to walk around the 3 oaks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the hill. Okay, great. So, here we go. Let's hope this time it's a little better. Maybe not that hard. Okay, so this is, Astyrax Harrier. That's a spirit. 3 life points. Melee. If you take damage during the melee phase, your magic damage value in the next magic phase is reduced to 0. Okay. Well, this guy is not so bad. The problem is basically this 15 here. That's tough. Phew. Well, I think what I could do is I could attack now with Ragnar's axe during the melee phase. That's an interesting option. It's a little risky. I mean, I could do the... Okay, I guess I will not use this special ability before combat. I would need an 11. If I don't make it, I take a wound. I don't want that to take. So I guess what I'll do is... we can skip the... Well, basically, he could attack during the... Yeah, I think he might attack during the ranged phase. So he needs a 15. Pretty unlikely, but... You never know. Well, I was close, actually, but wasn't enough. But there's no damage here. And now... I'm going to use Ragnar's axe. So I'm going to activate that. And I'm going to take a -2 bonus, or malice. So I only have a value of 2. But, and I need a 10 now. But if I hit, I have inflict 2 additional damage. So I could kill this guy. So I need a 10. That's possible. Yeah, exactly a 10. Awesome. So, great weapon. Okay, we killed that one. Before he could attack with his great magic attack. Receive 3 gold and test lore 14 to trap the spirit of the Astyrax before it escapes from his host body. If you fail, each patrol within 3 spaces of your hero moves immediately to your space and attacks. Okay, well that we play without patrols, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and we gain 3 gold. Very good. And of course we would gain 2 additional experience points, and that means now that we can level up again. And this time I'm gonna go on melee. That would allow me then to use the axe maybe more often. Okay, nice. So that one is killed. And now let's see where we can go. Well, first we do a threat roll again. And yeah, this time it's exactly a 14. So sadly the threat track moves up again. So it's already at 5. And we have to roll again for some items. So we roll now for the items between 5 and 8. Let's see if there is something. Yeah, there is the banner of the ram. Let's see if this is gone. Yes, it is. On a 1 to 5 it is discarded, just to simulate the fluctuation of the market that you would normally have if you play with more players. And that's it. We don't do this here on this special market track for the for these dark fortresses here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simply move up here in this area up here. Let's see where we end up. Okay, great. So, do we have at least a swamp? Yes, we do. That's not so bad. So let's see what we got here. That's good. That allows us to cross these dead marshes. So we can enter this area, and then we can use. We can go here by river deep into the forest. Okay, so first that was this, and then we have 3 river. So that is now okay, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna move here. Okay. Okay, that's it then. And nothing happened here. And now let's hope. I mean, we only need 2 river, that should be possible. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. Okay, I'm just thinking, do I have a forest? No, I don't. Okay, so I simply move right here. And now, okay, it's a little, thematically I think this kind of counts as a forest. Although it's not a forest field, because it counts as an aquatic field, but hey, this is in the middle of a forest. So I will roll if I drop from the dark forest deck anyway, but so that nobody can say I'm cheating, I will not use this Master Huntsman ability here if I'm successful killing this challenge. So again, on a 1 to 4, we'll draw from the dark forest deck. And yes, that's again a 1. So let's see what we get here. Oh, well, that's a needle white. Doesn't look very friendly. Comes with 3 hit points. The needle white may be plant, but may be undead, or maybe some bizarre mix of the two. Regardless, it has very effective natural defenses. Melee. If a hero or ally attacks during the melee phase, he takes 1 wound. Oh, come on, that's weird. Anyway, I think that shouldn't be such a big problem. The only problem is this thing here, the ranged attack. Damn. Where was that guy? Was it here? I'm not sure. Probably. I don't know. I just... whatever. Okay. So let's see now. It comes with a ranged attack of 15, so that's pretty dangerous. Yeah. So I think actually that Humil Stormcaller, he will attack during this ranged attack phase. Actually, he might first take 2 wounds to do his magic attack. Yeah, that's good. So he's got a 4. This guy only has a 10 in magic. So he needs a 6 to be successful here. Yeah, well, that was close, but he was. So then he already has 2 wounds. And then... okay, I will now attack here in the ranged phase, and I need a 12 to be successful here. I would take 2 wounds if I'm not. That's bad. Okay, I think I'm going to try this. It's a little risky, but I'm going to try it. And no. Okay. Bad luck, so Humil takes now 2 wounds, which is sad because I have to pay if I want to heal him. Okay. And now we come to the melee phase. And that can now defend, because if I attack I would take a wound. But the good thing is, with the razor shield, if I defend, and I defend successfully, I do a damage, which will kill him. And I get a +2. So I got an 8 now in defense. I only need a 4 to be successful. Yeah, okay, so this guy is killed. Nice. And that gives me again 2 more experience points. And I gain 4 gold for that. Okay. Okay, let's do the roll now. It's an 8, so we're still doing fine. Yeah, now guess I'm gonna move into the city here. We could buy this Orc Bane Poison. That's you can only use this thing once. Discard to allow your hero to inflict +1 damage in ranged and melee combat for this round of combat only. I don't know. It's not that great. And it's pretty expensive. I mean, it's at least $3 bucks. So okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use only 2 dice, so that allows me then to remove these 2 exhaustion tokens. And because I can always enter a city, I can simply move in here. Well, I could actually try to roll, and maybe I can make it here. I think I'm going to try that first. So I roll 2 dice, where we don't have any wood, so I move in here into the Cataract Keep, and that allows us now to draw a city card or a market card. That's a ritual, the Way of the Leader. Sadly, this knowledge is also taken by the Dark Enemy, because it's a pretty powerful one. So let's see where it... that ends up here in Ibon Sul or Ibon Sul. So this is actually not so far away. Let's see what that is. You must spend the movement dice below before you may use this ritual. If you have at least 2 allies, your hero receives a +2 bonus to all skill tests and combat rolls. Oh, that's pretty cool. Especially the combat rolls. So we could think about entering this stronghold, trying to steal this, well, knowledge of the ritual, and I'm not sure. But first of all, I think I'm going to heal Humil Stormcaller. I think that's important. So We only have 5 now. That's not so much. But if we kill this one, because this is in a forest, we can again use the Master Huntsman, which would give me then 2 additional gold. This is not so bad then. Okay, yeah, I think that's it then for this round. Let's roll the threat track, and we're lucky again. That's an 11. And now I'm simply taking 1 step into the forest. And now again I have to roll if I draw from the Dark Forest deck or from the Midnight deck. And this time it's the Midnight deck. Okay, and this is a Black Blood Dwarf. 3 wounds. These weaponsmiths have hearts as black as the tunnels from which they hail. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's not that bad actually. I think it's a pretty good idea that I'm already in a higher level. If you gotta fight this guy at the very beginning, you might be in trouble. Okay, yeah, let's see. 15 in melee, that's a lot. Okay, I think again I'm not using his ability because he's pretty good in magic battle, so I would need a 10, which is a little risky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a ranged attack. He cannot do any damage in ranged attacks, so I have to roll a 10. Ah, damn. Wasn't successful here, it's just a 9. Okay, and then I'm going to defend myself with the Razor Shield during the melee phase. And I get a +2 bonus when defending. So I have an 8. So I only need a 7. Oh, come on! That's bad luck. So I take a wound here. And now we come to the magic phase. And now I'm going to attack with the Spirit Speaker. He's got a 5, so I need a 9 here. Yeah, this time I made it. And I will do 2 damage, but sadly this guy isn't dead yet. So again, Humal Stormcaller has to attack. With a 10, he would be successful here. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to defend myself with the shield again. So I need a 7. Yeah, okay. And because I inflict 1 damage with this shield, the enemy is killed. Oh, he wasn't that bad. So, what's the reward? Receive 2 goods. You may also choose to test Tinker. If you fail, you take 2 exhaustion and 2 wounds. If you succeed, you may draw cards from the Midnight Market deck until you find an armor or weapon item. You receive that card for free. Well, that would be great. Problem is, pretty bad in tinkering. I have a 0. So I think that's not exactly what I want to do. Yeah. I gained 2 goods and 1 experience point. That's fine then. And because I'm a Master Huntsman, if I come into a city, I get 2 additional goods. Oh, gold. That's not too bad then. Okay. And then this challenge is also killed. And that's a 6. So again, thread track is not moving on. And let's see, I say we go here and try to attack this thing. And I'm actually thinking about simply moving here into Druid's Wood. On the other hand, I don't know, I think we have a good chance to make it. We have, well, we don't have 5 dice actually. I see, okay. So we have to take 2 to heal, 2 exhaustion, and I will then only use 2 dice and try to move. Yeah, I thought so. So no success here. I have to rest there, have to wait. What happens? Well, I could actually move into the Cataract Keep. Maybe if I'm lucky I draw a nice card. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think I actually might do that, because in addition I would then gain the money here, the two bucks, so that's not too bad. That's the Black Blood Dwarf. So again, I have now quite a bit of money, 9, and let's draw a market card. So that is the Horn of Plenty. We can discard that. Before moving, discard to discard all exhaustion from your hero and allies. Well, that might actually be useful. Costs 1. Costs 1 gold though, but it's not bad. Yeah, actually, I think I will buy this item, the Horn of Plenty, because I use exhaustion pretty often. To heal, for example, or to do this special combat attack here. So just imagine I take 2 wounds or so, or maybe even 3. I could then heal, I could then take 2 exhaustion for every wound. Well, just once per, I think just once per turn. But then I could discard all these exhaustions, so that might be a good idea. Okay, very nice. So let's move on then. Let's try to get here to this challenge up there. Yeah, great. Oh man, so we don't have any woods here. That's bad. Actually, I forgot to roll for the thread track. So nothing happens here, and then I have to roll a second time and see if I'm successful. Yeah, I was lucky here. It was just a 12, so that is just fine. Okay. And, well, I could gamble here a little, and it's pretty unlikely to move through this area, but damn. I think I will try it. Yeah, well, at least one forest. So, well, we can at least move here. It's really just step by step now. And we were lucky again here. Let's move on. Yeah, looks good. We have a forest again. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I don't have a... Yeah, that's great. We have a mountain too. That's awesome. Okay, so that was great. We were lucky here. So a forest and a mountain. Very good. So now we can do this green challenge. Let's see what that is. That's a goblin sniffer. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. It's not him you need to fear. It's the squad he's guiding. Before combat, test sneak. Okay, let's simply do that first. I think I'm not so bad in sneaking because I got a +2 there. But I have only a 0, so I need a sneak 12. I need a 10 to be successful here. Yeah, I am. Great. So I probably managed to ambush him or so. Okay, if you defeat that challenge, yeah, great. So blah 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 blah. Okay, so now we have to simply fight this challenge. Otherwise we had to fight another green challenge. So let's see what we can do now. I think I will simply... well, that is easy. So there is no reason to go through the... First, there's no reason to take these 2 exhaustion markers because this guy is so weak. Then there is no reason to go through the ranged phase. He cannot do any damage. And I can attack him now in the melee phase. And I get a malice of 2, so I only have a 4. And I need a 4 to be successful, which would kill him instantly with Ragnar's axe. Can decapitate this guy. Yeah, easy. Okay. And I gain 1 good, which is not so great, but well, at least something. Okay, and another experience point. Oh, I forgot the experience point from the other challenge. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a problem because we are now up there, pretty far away from everything. Might try to get here, sneak into that city, maybe get this ritual here. Oh, I don't want to forget the... Yeah, great. Okay, we have to move the threat drag further. Okay, so because the threat track moved on, according to my house rule, we had to roll now again for any items between 5 and 8 gold, because I attacked the yellow. I already attacked yellow challenges, so that means you don't roll for the very cheap items anymore, but for the little better ones. But there is no such item, so what we're going to do now is we're going to draw new items because it's an even number, and on an even number of the threat track we draw new items for the cities. If the city is now, let's see, if the item is now 6 or higher, then it is stolen right away by the Dark Lord and stored somewhere here in his dark strongholds. So let's see. Well, that's a lucky doubloon. Activate to reroll 1 of your hero's combat rolls or skill tests. Pretty cool card, actually. $3, it's not too bad. Sounds good. So, and this is actually here in the Cataract Keep. So I could go there. The problem is it's not so easy to get there. We have to move through these 2 forests again. But it could be an idea to do that. I mean, this is really a pretty cool item. Okay, let's draw for the next city then. This is a great bow. We won't use that simply because we're not good in ranged combat. The next item is a bow of fire. This goes now into a stronghold because it has a value of 6. Remember, these are all my house rules. But I want to give the strongholds some meaning in the game, and because yeah, that makes them a little more interesting, I think. So that is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Vampire Lord goes away because there is only 1 item or ally allowed per stronghold. And now this thing here is kept in Alvedara. And let's see then, the next one is probably for Baden's Bluff. That's a 2 charm. So this is also activate to receive a +3 bonus to any skill test or combat roll. Nice card. This is also placed in one of these dark cities, and this guy goes away now, and the dark charm goes there. So the higher the threat track goes, the harder it is to get any valuable items, because the Dark Lord will then steal also the items which have a lower value. I mean, remember at the beginning he's only stolen the items with 10 or more. Then when that thing moved on, we came to 8 or more. Now we are at 6 or more. So it's getting harder and harder to get any good items at all. We might have to move into these dark strongholds pretty soon. Okay, and now for city number 5, which is here, Swiftwater. We got another great bow. Yeah, fantastic. And finally, the last one down there, Bodrun. That is Frida Brani. Yeah, great. Okay, she's worth 3. Okay, it's not exactly fair. So good. So she's just placed here. Okay, well, problem now is we could try to get this thing here, the ritual, which is pretty cool. It would give us a +2 bonus to all skill tests and combat rolls. Way of the Leader. But problem is we need a second ally there. Well, there is a cheap ally, for example here, the Sister of Vengeance, and she is here in Al-Qadil. Still, we don't have the money to get both. So right now, I'm not exactly happy. Okay, so after we did this now with the threat track, we have that problem that we have now not many challenges left, at least no weak challenges. Down here is a green one, and here is this yellow one. If we would kill the last challenge of a color, then my house rule says we can randomly place another one on the board. But right now, this I don't want to do this actually, because for this challenge here, you had to do a resist 18, and if you fail, you're in trouble. So I guess this is something that I don't want to do. So I think what I'm going to do next is yeah, that's not so easy. I'm thinking about either try to buy that lucky doubloon in here in the Cataract Keep. It's not a bad card actually. Activate to reroll one of your heroes' skill tests or combat tests. It's not bad. I could also move here into Cambriel, try to enter this Dark Stronghold and buy that True Charm. Well, actually we have enough money to buy both. So maybe we should do that. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I simply roll for movement. If I roll some forest, I'm going to move into the Cataract Keep and get the Lucky Doubloon. And probably nothing else. If I don't roll forest, I move here to Cambriel and buy the True Charm. And then I think I simply have to start attacking here, this blue challenge, and then move over here, try the other blue challenges. But this is not going to be easy. I don't really have the feeling that I'm ready for that actually, but well, anyway. So, hope to see you then. Bye.